Blake of Peaceful Heritage Nursery, and today we're going to be talking about fruit tree protection. So, you've worked hard to grow all these beautiful crops of fruit like this, and what are you going to do when local wildlife like squirrels and raccoons get really interested in that fruit and they want to climb up the trunk and eat it all overnight? What are you going to do? So we're going to teach you how to protect your fruit trees and an easy 5-minute method for just a couple bucks per tree, using metal aluminum flashing from the hardware store that you can get for pretty cheap, just a few bucks to protect each tree. So let's check it out. So I've started to see some fruit on the ground here, which is a sign that there's probably been some raccoons up in this tree, and I see some that's been eaten. It's probably raccoons also. This is an Ayers pear out of our nursery. You can see it's loaded with some nice looking fruit. And this trunk is nice and clean, which makes it a perfect ladder for raccoons to climb up. So we've got some aluminum flashing from the hardware store. We don't have squirrel issues here, but we have raccoon issues. So we're gonna show you how this is done.
This has flashing.
So the length of the flashing is going to depend on the girth of your trees you're protecting. Ours are young, so I'm just cutting these fairly small. And I'm using some nice tin snips to cut the metal. There it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this aluminum metal flashing we just cut. We're gonna wrap it around the trunk of this tree, and we're gonna nail it into place. That is gonna create a raccoon-proof barrier, as long as there's not another tree or fence or some object that they can bypass that and climb up another way, which this being out in the orchard, there's really nothing else for them to climb. So we'll also cut down these wild box elder trees that are coming in, just so they can't climb up those. So let's do it. I'm gonna wrap this around the tree like so. I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, aren't those nails going to damage the tree? Not really. They're only going not even a quarter of an inch in. They're not going to cause any damage to the tree at all. And I'm only putting them in just a little bit. Thank you, big boy. I'm only putting them in just a little bit like this, just enough to hold the metal together, but not enough to go all the way in the tree. And then if I want to pull them out, it'll be easy to just slip that on there and just pop those out. So now we put this aluminum shield around the base of the tree. Raccoons aren't going to be able to climb up there and steal any more pears. It also makes a squirrel proof fixture as well, as long as the squirrels can't jump on a low branch. If that branch is almost low enough to where a squirrel could jump in it from the ground level. So you can also take off these lower branches and have the branches start up a little bit higher in case squirrel and raccoons are a big issue in your area. There you go, it's as easy as that. Put the nails in there. This tree is now wrapped with aluminum flashing, and there are going to be no raccoons climbing up there to steal all these pears. So you can use this to protect any fruit trees, vines, as long as there's not branches that are too low to the ground or other things that they can climb up, like let's say a fence line or chairs or ladder or other trees or shrubs. Then they're not going to climb up there, and they're definitely not going to climb up these thorny blackberry vines. Those actually help keep them off the trees as well. So this is a really easy, natural method to keep pests out of your trees and away from your beautiful fruit crops like this. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Check us out at peacefulheritage.com. Thanks for watching.